How's it going?
It's going, man.
Having a good trip so far?
The best. Anytime I get to hang out with you, Vatche, is the best.
I'm having second thoughts about this whole project because it just keeps getting colder and colder. I hope it's not this cold when we finally make it to D.C., but we're here in Allentown, our first stop in Pennsylvania. What's your name and where are you from?
Dave Kennedy. I'm from Pennsylvania. Quakertown.
Kiara from Plainfield, New Jersey.
My name is Tom Mulderick. I'm from Allentown. I live in the historic district.
And what do you do for a living?
I write grants. I get money in for the local college, one of the local colleges.
I am a regional manager for a bank.
I work as a clerk at a law firm.
Did you vote in the last election?
I absolutely did.
And is this the first time you voted, or have you, what's your voting history?
I'm a super voter. I vote in every election, every primary.
Did you vote in the last election?
I did. I vote every election. So I vote in the locals as well.
Was it the first time you voted, or have you voted in the past?
It was the first time I voted.
Was there a reason? Is it what made you vote?
I felt like I had to. I felt like it was important to be heard in a way.
If you don't mind me asking who you voted for?
Nope. I voted for John McCain. Economically, I tend to lean a little more right than I do left. So I usually tend to vote that side.
What issue is that the issue that concerns you most right now?
Yeah, I don't believe raising taxes is the right thing to do right now. And you had a candidate that ran on a policy of raising taxes, and I don't think that's good for the economy ever.
Were you always a fan of McCain during the?
To be honest with you, I wasn't a huge fan of McCain ever. However, I felt I identified more with what he believed in.
In the primaries, was there anyone else?
Yeah, I like Duncan Hunter from California, who wasn't really a candidate, but yeah, that's who I tend to agree with him more, I guess you would say.
If you don't mind me asking, who did you vote for in the last election?
Barack Obama.
And how come?
I think that he brings a vision of hope to the country. I think the Republican politics and policies have not worked for our country, and I think everybody is finally aware of that and decided to take a new direction. I think, like I said, I think Barack gives us a vision of hope. I think he's an inclusive president who includes all of us, black, white, gay, straight, poor, rich, and I think he'll do a good job.
If you don't mind me asking, who did you vote for in the last election?
Obama.
And why?
Because I felt like he was changed, not only just because of his race, just because of everything that he stood for. It was different. It was like he was trying to make things better. Like he wasn't just trying to just go on the same things that Bush did. So, yeah.
How do you feel about Obama right now?
Well, you know what? He deserves the benefit of the doubt. It's a great thing that we have an African-American candidate. I think that's terrific that we have an African-American president, and I wish the guy the best. I hope that he doesn't deliver on everything that he promised to in his campaign speeches, because I don't agree with him on a lot of things. But the guy's the president; he deserves our respect, and so everybody gets, in my opinion, deserves benefit of the doubt.
Were you always for him throughout the primary, or?
Actually, no. I voted for Hillary in the primary.
So what one thing brought you over to him?
Listening to him speak and hearing what he had to say. And I think, as much as I liked Hillary, I think he's more personable, and I think he'll do more to repair our reputation around the world.
What issue is most important to you right now?
I'm a single mom, so I just need as much help as possible. It's hard because you can't get certain benefits because there's no funding, so it's just basically that.
Is that where you want to see them put a lot of their intention?
Some of it, because there are a lot of single moms out here who do need the help, and we can't get it because there is no funding. So yeah.
What kind of stuff are you afraid of in the next few years?
Afraid of? Well, I'm in banking, so it's a rough industry to be in right now, and we're not really completely sure about our future at this time. So probably my job. So.
I'm afraid that we'll go into a deeper depression, honestly. Recession or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah.
But you're very hopeful in what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Could you define the role of president for me?
Define the role of president. Well, for me personally, I feel the first job of the president is to make sure the country is safe. I think that's the most important job the president has. and focus on the economy, absolutely. But first to me is defense. Second, it comes the economy. I don't really believe in a lot of the social programs that are in existence right now. So I don't believe in pork spending, and I'm not really even a big fan of the bailout, to be honest with you. And I work for a bank. I don't think the government should be spending any more money. I think the government is, and both sides, Republicans, Democrats, have gotten into this where they spending habits, and that's not a party thing. That's both sides right now. The government spends entirely too much money. I'd like to see a little bit less in taxes. I think we pay too much in taxes, and I would like to see the size of the federal government shrink.
Do you feel like with Obama we're going to be headed in the right direction?
Well, I think he has some good ideas already. It's a tough situation right now. I wouldn't want to be president for anything in the world. I think he's got his hands full, but I think that he can kind of pull things together, and I'm hopeful.
I guess good luck. I mean, you're inheriting a very interesting times that we're in. So, and I really do hope for the best.
Just listen to the people. Don't just go by what you think is right. Just talk to the people. Go do your message board and just do what we ask. You know, just we don't ask for a lot.
Thank you very much.
No